Hold up, hold up, hold up. It's that boy G-Planz. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall. Some say he's a man.
Man, Max Minelli, what's poppin', man?
Man,
I
was
want to
good, my
say
brother.
I appreciate you for even, tapping in with my brand, always being active, looking at stuff.
Man, that's mandatory, brother. Shit, we appreciate you what you do. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, having somebody down here from our neck of the woods that's, pushing with the vlogs, and the interviews and shit like that. So, man, it's mutual love. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk, man. And I want to say too, I'm gonna just start it off like that. Diamonds in the Dirt 2, masterpiece.
Word, appreciate it, bro.
Narrated. I love it how you narrate it. I love the transitions, the overall body of work.
Word.
Man, the people that you highlighted on there.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, I ain't interviewed. I'm talking to myself like, dang, I ain't interviewed him yet. Like that. But other than that, it was great, man. It was great.
Man, I appreciate it, bro.
Can you talk about that right now?
Yeah, bro. Man, that's Diamonds in the Dirt is my baby. You know what I'm saying? So, with this new one that's out now, shit, we work hard on that bitch, bro, trying to put it together, and it's just a continuation of the first one. Trying to do what my mission was from the gate was just to tell, niggas in BR story who, put a brick in the building of BR hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I like to say niggas that left a stain. You know what I'm saying? Cause, yeah, bro, it's just it's just a continuation, like we picking up where we left off. On part one, we had a lot of the early people, Nero, Silky Slim, transitioning into Loc, and like me and you was talking about a little while ago, like, I really feel like Loc is the bridge from, what it was to what music in BR is today. You know what I'm saying? It's like, he laid that foundation out to, what we got now. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro. Shout out to everybody that's on Diamonds in the Dirt too. The Jiggalators, Down Bad, Tebow, Nussie, R.I.P.
Jay Dirty, R.I.P. to him
Jay
too?
Dirty, R.I.P. my brother. You know what I'm saying? The whole Trill, the whole Down Bad. The whole Dead Gang. Travis, E, Gus, Gates, all of them. You know what I'm saying? And I can't remember. I hope I ain't leave nobody out, but yeah.
It's all good, man. They know what you meant.
Right,
you know,
right.
And I loved it, bro. And I was like how important getting these stories out.
Right.
Like same thing. Me was Tebow's was like one of the most standout stories.
Hey, bro, it's crazy, bro. Like everybody say that, and I think that's just cause a lot of people don't really know Tebow path. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause he done a lot of shit, but it's like, some of the shit go overlooked. But yeah, bro, it's that, like you say, but that's why it's mandatory for us to tell these stories, cause there's a lot of stuff people don't know. Especially today, a lot of shit get lost in history, you know what I'm saying? So to be able to be able to say like, man, Tebow started, he got his first little break fucking with Snoop, you know what I'm saying? Then he was with P, with C Murder first, then, C Murder, what happened with him, and then, he was fucking with P for a long time, he was on 106 and Park and Rap City and shit with P, so. Yeah, bro, it's mandatory to tell all them stories, bro, and just give people they shine and, give people they, like niggas always say, give people they flowers, but, that's real shit, you know what I'm saying?
Man, Baton Rouge. And it's like, we at part 2. If you can reveal, it's up to you.
Yeah.
How many parts are we looking forward to, you think?
Bro, honestly, I think we got enough shit to go up to at least 5. You know what I'm saying? So, cause like part 3, like you gotta look at the people we ain't covered yet, and it's a lot of history. Like we got Level, you know what I'm saying? We got Mister, we got Ready, we got like the whole little Dumbway Renaissance Center area, like Sharp Bus Bars and Ville Bars and Slaughterhouse, and and then like. Like we want to cover like more than just the actual artists too, like how like on part 1 we covered the DJs and the radio station, like on part 2, you know, we did Thuggin' and Lovin' It, you know. So like we wanna cover like, man, you know, old school record stores that used to, you know, sell all the music, like clubs that's, you know what I'm saying, that was popping, you know, Vibes, Dreams, Regs, you know, the Shenanigans, you know what I'm saying, like all these clubs that was popular where all these artists got their breaks at, you know what I'm saying? So we got enough all the way up until, you know, today, the artists today, you know what I'm saying? Of course, Young Boys and Fredos and, you know, Snug and just everybody who popping right now, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, we got enough, you know. And then, you know, like, I just hope everybody see this, bro, because I still be getting the messages of, man, how you ain't had this nigga on there? How you ain't have him on there? Like,
How?
Come on, bro. Like, I done made a million posters about this, bro. It's a series, it's a franchise, you know, so whoever you ain't see on there, bro, you know.
He's coming, man.
They coming, bro. If they left a stain, bro, they gonna be on there, bro, you know.
For sure,
for sure.
You definitely, most definitely did your due diligence, and you doing it right.
Right, appreciate that,
making sure you highlighting everything, every step of the way.
Right.
Now, one thing I want to say too, man, as far as you being a narrator.
Yeah.
You know, of course, you're a legendary rapper. We know that. But what made you take that approach that I'm going to put a documentary together and I'm just going to narrate the whole thing?
Oh man, really, bro, I ain't even think about it like that. It just kind of happened like that, really. Like once we started editing, it just kind of seemed like, man, I should, like, you know, narrate a little story in between, you know, everybody that's talking, and just something to kind of help the story move along, and, you know what I'm saying, keep everything on track. So that was the way we just chose to do it. But yeah, and you know, it's like, we'll edit it, we'll get to a point and I'll be like, all right, where we at now? All right, so let me see, I go write a couple of lines of narration to kind of get us from that point to where we going, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
And then, you know, like you say, my voice is a voice that people been hearing for a bunch of years, so it's kind of like, you know, it all come together like that, you know what I'm saying?
Straight up. Now, one thing too, you was shining light on the history of Baton Rouge and where it's going. Now, the future of the kids is uncertain, but it's so different. Y'all had all these outlets, these different clubs, and the music was different. I mean, of course, it was always gangster, being gangster. But with that jig era, it was fun. Now it's more like, man, like these kids are, it's just, I'm not going to just say destruction, because it's always been there, but I don't really hear.
That's a good word, though.
I don't really hear the fun records anymore. It's not too many of them.
Right. It's sad, but cause you know, like, just like with this Diamonds in the Dirt, you know, we kind of be like, damn, bro, like, we need to try to hurry up and interview as many people as we can, cause fuck, it ain't no promise that, you know, and, you know, God forbid, but, you know, niggas dying, bro, every day. Niggas going to jail every day, you know what I'm saying? But, so, you know, it's sad, bro, as a older, you know, dude now, you know what I'm saying? You know, I got kids that's the same age as these kids that's dying out here now, and you know, I got nephews and, you know, all this here kind of shit, bro. So it's like you be scared for them, and just hoping that, you know, one day they could get on some different shit, bro, cause like, you know, niggas need to realize, bro, life ain't no video game, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, you know, Call of Duty, you could die and then spawn back another life, you know, but in real life, you can't do that, you know? So once you check out this bitch, you gone, you know? And ain't nothing cool about that, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you young, bro, you got a whole life to live, man. So, yeah, bro, I pray for my city, bro, cause, you know, it's, you know, niggas make death and destruction cool, bro, and that shit really ain't cool, bro, you know what I'm saying?
Man, this 2024 was one of the deadliest years in Baton Rouge.
But, and it's only April, so, you know, think about that. Like, we still got, what, 9 more months to go, you know what I'm saying? 8 more months, so, you know,
How do you feel about that, man? I seen a chart one of my homies had posted, and I was like, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, and I think it was 2021. I think was the highest year for murders, and I think like at the same point, April of 2021, as opposed to this year, we got like 12 or 15 more murders than we did at the point then. So all the signs point to like, this shit gonna be off the charts again, bro. How I feel about it, I just wish it was something that we could do, cause I mean, you could talk to niggas, bro. You could tell niggas like, man, roll.
Yeah, we better roll.
All right, but yeah, bro. I just wish it was something that we could do, bro. I wish we could get through the, these kids, bro. But I heard niggas say, bro, ain't nothing more powerful than a made up mind. You know what I'm saying? And like, shit, when you got your mind made up, this what you doing, you thugging, you out here, you stepping, you slanging iron and all that shit, is kind of like, what can we do, bro? So to me, it's just like, I feel like, I just wonder what we could do, bro. What we could do to get through the.
I think about that as well, but one thing too I want to highlight, man, the new governor, Landry, he has came in, put these laws in effect. July 4th is it's the day where the 18-year-old kids can now carry firearms without training,
right,
and without them being concealed.
Right. No license,
no license or whatever. Yeah, license to conceal. That's what it is. I've heard countless people talk about it. Recently, I just heard Charleston White talk about it, but he's in Texas. I talked to Mob God about it, but I want to know your perspective on the new law, since we're talking about the kids in the future. And now, as an 18-year-old, you can conceal a gun and just.
I mean, but it just make you wonder, like, what their ultimate plan is.
Yes.
When they go to doing shit like that, cause it's like, man, you the governor of Louisiana. Louisiana got New Orleans, Baton Rouge, them two of the most murderers. You know what I'm saying?
The cities in
America.
Yeah, well.
Then all the rest of the cities, Shreveport, Lafayette, like niggas stepping everywhere now. You know what I'm saying? Monroe, yeah. So it's like so you see that, and then you pass some shit like that to where it kind of like make you feel like they want niggas to eliminate each other. And if you we can go back all the way to 30, 40, 50 years ago, like, it was always niggas saying, like, you leaving listening to Tupac. Tupac used to say that, like, man, they want us to kill each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want niggas to eliminate each other. Like, I don't know, bro. That shit just like, what's their goal, bro? Like, what's their goal? You know what I'm saying?
They already hit some kids in new roles for RICO.
With RICOs and all this shit. Yeah, I seen that shit, bro. Like,
I've never seen this before happen.
So, it's just, to me, it just make me feel like, man, they want niggas to either kill each other or they want to lock niggas up. Like, the prison industrial complex and all that shit, they make money out of that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So, and like, I know it be a conversation about the music, bro. Like, how does the music influence what's going on with the kids in the streets? Mm-hmm. And as an artist, bro, like, you can't not say, man, I'm not trying to be no role model, or I'm not trying to influence nobody, cause like, man, if your shit popping, like, you gonna influence motherfuckers, like, period. You know what I'm saying? And bro, it's just niggas rapping about stepping on ops all day and murders and this and that, and the kids hear that shit, bro, and what you think they gonna want to do? They won't be, they won't be like these niggas. They here talking about doing this, that, or the other. You know what I'm saying? They think that shit cool, bro. it's social media, it's all kind of shit, bro. It's like, it's just a real bad time right now for you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm split though. It's a bad time. You right in hip hop, and as far as in your own area, in your own region.
Right.
So here, you know, it's destruction. We want to kill everybody and stuff like that. Like it's like you don't really hear that fun music no more.
Right.
Or bring at least incorporate some bars in your every bar can be about.
Yeah, put some type of, you know, and that's like, man, like me and some of my partners be talking about sometime, and you know, but I fuck with the young generation. Sure. I got love for them. You know, I support them, all that. But I ain't lying, bro. Me myself, I can't listen to Stepping on Apps all day.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta switch it up sometime. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's like, man, you know, that shit start just getting like, man, you know, it really, you know, music like really get into your spirit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It do. Now on a grander scale of thing, now we seeing a lot of artists, mainstream top tier artists going at each other now. But some seeing it's healthy for hip hop. And see, I wanted to say this, I was gonna say this, but I'm just gonna go through it because you came up from a battle background.
Man, but listen, I'm gonna tell you this though. See, the thing about what you talking about right now is with them niggas, you know it's like hip hop. So it's like, it's different when saying like, man, we having a hip hop battle, and you kind of pretty much know like, ain't nobody gonna die from this shit. Like, man, all these niggas fucking $100 million or better. These niggas stars, these niggas all this shit. So it's like, yeah, that's good for competition. You know what I'm saying? Like Drake could go at Kendrick and J. Cole could go at this and Kendrick, you know. But ain't nobody gonna die from that, bro. Like, but what we talking about though, like when these niggas get on records and this man and talk about that and I'm smoking this dead homie and all that, like that shit real. Like niggas are gonna really die about that. You know what I'm saying? So it's different when you talking about like, man, we having a rap battle or, you know, that drill shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Cause that drill shit is like real, you know, niggas talking about real murders. Like these niggas be solving their own cases for the DA and shit on their song.
On their song, man.
You know what I'm saying?
The DA in up there in Monroe just picked up some guys.
Right.
Cause they made a diss song about what happened to
about the bleeder shit, yeah.
And what?
I mean, like, bro,
it's crazy.
You know, and that's another thing. It just be like, man, what these niggas be thinking, bro? Like, you either gonna rap about the shit word for word how it happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, detective listening at this shit, like, oh, okay, yeah. You know, detective was on that scene and picked up this evidence and saw this clue and whatever. So now you come out with the song that just put that shit together. Like, come on, bro.
It's crazy.
It's like, you know, and then, you know, niggas be getting on social media and saying this and posting this and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, what these niggas doing, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, what these niggas doing, bro?
It's a crazy time.
It is, bro.
For when it comes to guys, now for the females, man, I've been listening to a lot of female artists lately. They've been getting a lot of bandwidth. They've been everywhere.
Go ahead, my bad.
I'm saying they've been doing what they do. Of course, they go talk about their bodies and stuff. It is what it is.
Right.
But man, I'd rather hear that than actually see the news report of some young guys getting killed over a rap song. We know where it be stemming from.
Right.
So it'd be crazy. But from you to seeing, being an older guy, seeing what's going on in your city, all over Louisiana, you know, getting into rap for a good reason. I rap because I'm passionate about it now. Yeah. You don't know if the kids just jumping into it because somebody else is like the love gone from it.
That's what it is, bro. Like, man, I'm gonna tell you something crazy. Like, my pops had called me like a few months ago. I think this was when some rapper had got killed. I'm trying to think. I can't remember, but it must have been a rapper like with a big name. Maybe Offset. Takeoff. And you know, my pops had called me one day and we were just talking and shit, and he was like, hey man, man, a lot of rappers get killed now, huh? Like he just, just said that shit. Like, my pop's like 70-something years old. He old school. So he don't really, you know what I'm saying? But he be seeing on the news a lot about just rappers, Mm-hmm. Every nigga that died is a rapper. So, and I was trying to like explain to him, I was like, man, it's not that rappers are dying, it's just that a lot of these niggas that's in beef make rap songs. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of street niggas just make rap songs now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, technically you could call them a rapper because they got a song about dissing they ops or, about this or that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's like you say, like, as far as like niggas just for the love of music and art and shit like that, like how many niggas really still getting in the game for that? It's probably not a lot. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause everybody just look at shit for quick hustle or quick come up or some quick fame or some quick whatever. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, but I think that's what we got a lot, just quick. And niggas just be knowing like, man, if I done this, that, or the other in the streets, and I make a song about it, people already know about it from the streets. So if I make a song about it, it's just gonna build up my whole little thing even more. Mm-hmm. And then I got that credibility because motherfuckers know I done this, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, that's cool, but it's also like not cool when you go to jail or when you get killed, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think a lot of it's hurting the game because now you might have a label or a situation, and the person who owns that label he has to assess the situation. Like, all right, he or she, are we gonna put a bag behind this guy?
You sign a nigga, give him $500,000, and then them niggas die in 2 weeks. Like,
it's over with.
It's fucked up.
It's over with, and it's a lot of them. Like I was doing an interview talking to Woody about it. Shout out to Woody.
DJ Woody?
Yeah.
Shout out to DJ Woody, man.
Man, all of 90% of Gucci Mane's artists
in jail or something, right? Yeah. It's just like they were talking about the Empire, like a lot of Empire artists be getting killed and shit.
They gone. It happens for whatever reason, we don't really know why they do what they do. But the fact that these new kids, man, it's really a liability. Why would I book you for a show?
Right.
And I know you got beef all through the city.
Right.
Now, I gotta get extra police. I might lose my money. It don't make any sense.
Hey, let me tell you something. Like, all right, so when I was a little younger, you know what I'm saying, doing shows and shit, I used to pull up the shows like, 50 deep, 100 deep, bunch of niggas, you know what I'm saying? And I remember one time some niggas that was with me on the stage had kind of gotten to it with some people in the crowd. I don't know, it might have been something that already was going on, but they going back and forth and woo, right? So after that situation happened, like when we got back, I kind of called everybody together and was like, hey, I just want, put y'all up on something. I was like, man, if a nigga disrespect you, you a man, whatever. But I was like, but listen, bro, when y'all come somewhere with me, you on my watch. So if let's just say if something bad was to happen, and God forbid a nigga get killed or something in the club, they not gonna say, oh, them niggas who was with Max done that. They gonna say, man, Max and them. So now Max got that name of, don't book that nigga, cause man, niggas get killed when he goes somewhere, and you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's kind of like you gotta break shit down to niggas, but that be the thing, bro. Like like, man, back to what you was saying, like, why would I book this nigga knowing, you know what I'm saying, 100 people won't kill him, this going on, that going on. Like, they even be having niggas, like some cities be like, man, they shutting that shit down. Like, who you bringing who here? Nah, you can't do that. The city shut that shit down, you know what I'm saying? And that's just bad for your business, bro. You know what I'm saying? So not like you say, now it's like, man, you can't get money, cause you know what I'm saying? It's just all this shit start compounding, bro.
But I'm saying this to say, I want artists to hear it too. Like, you gotta understand, if you come out into the rap game beefing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You shooting yourself in the foot already because now you limiting your bag, your money.
You made your bed beefing. You made your bed off. You made your bed off, you know, a potential disaster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so yeah. So, but it's like when you make your bed off beefing, now you gotta constantly keep that beef image, that stepper image up. You know what I'm saying? So what that mean? Potentially either getting them more beef with different niggas, or now you got a bunch of more niggas that won't kill you, or you know, you gotta crash out. And when you crash out, like
it's over with.
You know what I'm saying?
It's over with. It's sad. It's sad, man. But one thing I want to highlight too, your latest record, "Somebody to Love," is an audio version on your YouTube.
Somebody Love Me, Part 2. Yep.
And in the Part 2, it's been a while since I've heard a song that lasts like 4 minutes. All the songs is out like 2 minutes and stuff. So I'm like, dang, this song, it's a good song, but what made you come out with it at this particular time?
Man, all right, so check this out.
All right.
Like, you know, I got like, throughout my career, I got records that's, you know, club anthems and all that shit.
Yeah.
But on the other side, I also got them records that people love, like Louisiana Sky, or, you know, If It Wasn't For Love, or, you know, Somebody Love Me Part 1, etc. And them be the ones that, like, I usually put them songs last on all my albums, you know what I'm saying? And so I got some new shit finna come out on May 10th, right? Called Max Payne 3, The Walking Pressure Pack. And so I got like, I did a couple records with Q Red, I did some records with Savage, you know, Mob God.
Boys.
And it's like, man, when I was like, man, you know, of course the obvious thing would be to come out with the club or the up-tempo record or the whatever kind of record. But I was like, man, you know what, fuck that, cause I'm like, now I just do music cause I just want to do it now, you know what I'm saying? I ain't in that same rat race with everybody, so it's like, man, fuck it, you know what, I'm gonna do some shit I ain't never did and put this motherfucking song out first. You know what I'm saying? And you know, just a whole different vibe, a whole different, something that's all the way left from what's going on right now. And so yeah, that was really the you know, the thought process behind it. And you know, it's really like giving my real fans, niggas who really fuck with Max, people who really fuck with Max, like since day one, giving them some shit. You know what I'm saying?
I really enjoyed it too.
Appreciate it,
like,
brother.
Yeah, you solidified as an artist. I mean, you've been rapping for so long, your body of work is impeccable.
Extensive.
So you can, you know, the quality, the consistency of how much you've been doing, you really been rapping for a while. So all that time, and you get to this point, you can do what you want to do.
Exactly.
Now, when you an upcoming artist, you want to do what you want to do, but you don't have a name yet. You don't have a solidified fan base yet. So I understand why, man. I'm just gonna make what they like. Yeah. I make what I like, but I'm gonna make what they like too.
But you know what though, bro? It's kind of like that shit go both ways, bro. Because like, you know, like I like to look at people like Currency and people like that who just stood in their lane.
Stood in it, bro.
You know, of course he was with No Limit and Cash Money before, and he tried all that. But then he just like, man, you know what, fuck that, I'm just gonna do me. And he did him.
And it worked out.
And yeah, like, so, and I kind of often feel like that by myself, like, man, you know, I done veered off and tried this and tried that and tried this and tried that, but man, what if I would've since day one just did the shit that motherfuckers really love me for and not, you know what I'm saying, try to do this kind of song or try to make a radio song or try to this, you know, would it be different? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying anything would be different or wouldn't, but it's a possibility. You know what I'm saying? So to your point about like, man, people be trying to do what they like or what they think they like, it's like, man, but at the end of the day, you know, the shit that really like, think about the shit that like creates new lanes, like, you know, like Gates kind of did his own thing and kind of created a lane. Now you got like, I think Young Boy is kind of like a spinoff of Gates. Rod Wave is a spinoff of Gates. You know what I'm saying? Young Boy is a lane that a whole bunch of niggas is a spinoff of. You see what I'm saying? So it's like when niggas kind of be like, man, fuck what everybody else doing, I'ma just do me. You know, that shit kind of like create, you know, you create lanes. Like you leave real things when you do that. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just fitting in with what everybody else doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. When I think of currency, I think of like Dom Kennedy,
right?
Larry Jr.
That whole cool, that we cool niggas and just chilling and fucking with bitches and smoking weed vibe. Like them niggas got a whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like Les, my partner from Houston.
too,
you know what I'm saying? Like all them niggas in that lane, bro, and that's you know.
Man, shout out to Les. I know he in Houston.
Yeah, shout out Les. That's my nigga, man.
I interviewed Les like 3-4 years ago.
Yeah, that's my nigga, man.
Cool. Okay, he told me he was from out. He was like, man, I'm from Opelousas.
Yeah, he from Opelousas, yep.
Yeah, I was like, dang, what's up? What's up?
Man.
But yeah, Les one of them because he falls in that lane
right.
with Big Crit.
Right.
And all them, yeah. So I get it. I get it, man.
Yep.
I get it. But man, like right now, you know, you're an established rapper, but now it's like, this film stuff is great for you. Like this can be a new thing. 50 Cent just came to the street.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like man, 50 need to come fuck with me, man. But that kind of like was the plan, bro. Like, you know, cause I had retired from rapping at one time. You know what I'm saying? And but my whole
you were saying that you gave up rap at one point.
Yeah, so I had quit. You know, not quit. I hate when motherfuckers say quit, bro.
Why? Hold on. Why? What's wrong with quit?
Because quit is just like, quitting is some shit you just don't never do. Don't never quit. You know what I'm saying? I retired, you know what I'm saying, to do something else, which was the film shit. You know what I'm saying? And that was my, like, bro, I feel like, man, if I want to do some shit, I want to give that shit 100%. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like I can't be, kind of trying to do a documentary and kind of trying to do this and kind of trying to do that, so I wanted to go 1,000% with that shit. And that was, Diamonds in the Dirt 1, and just building that brand up, you know what I'm saying? So we did that. Now we're on part 2, so now, like, with the music shit, I'm kind of like back on that as a hobby, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do that in my spare time just cause I love to do that shit. Like, it's like, when you an artist, bro, like, you don't never stop being no artist. You know what I'm saying?
Never. I feel you on that.
Yeah, but yeah, like, nah, I mean, like I say, Diamonds in the Dirt, that's a franchise, so we gonna have, part 3, part 4.
Do you think that you might take it to New Orleans or take it to another state?
I be thinking about that a lot, bro. New Orleans for sure be dope, but I want to partner up with people like me in them cities though, cause I don't want to be a nigga that's like if a nigga came to Baton Rouge that's not from Baton Rouge talking about, man, I'm gonna tell the history of Baton Rouge. Like, come on, dog, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, so just me, like, I just got so much respect and love for other cities and other movements and other shit like that I will partner up with somebody, like, to do it. Or to help them do it, or to kind of, do it under my umbrella, but you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, I be thinking about this, like, and me and Tyrus talked about this one time, Tyrus Thomas.
Yeah. Played for Chicago Bulls, went to LSU.
Right. We talked about doing like a Diamonds in the Dirt athletes version, because a lot of niggas from BR made it to NBA, NFL. But yeah, I'm doing a documentary about Brandon Bass now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Okay.
I'm doing a Brandon Bass story now. Yup. So, you know what I'm saying? But like niggas like Ward Dunn and there's all kind of niggas made it to NFL, NBA.
Especially NFL.
Right.
A lot of them boys came out of it, you know what I'm saying? So.
Right. So, you know, yeah, just branching out, bro. You know, different cities, different, you know, like athletes or whatever, different little subjects, you know what I'm saying, other than just music or rappers, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, for sure.
So what do you like the most? Because, I mean, of course we know you love music, but now, as far as you stepping into this film game, is it inspiring you more? Are you learning more? Or
I'm gonna tell you what I love the most out of, and this applies to everything.
Talk to us.
I love the fact that I could like just be sitting here, just me, with nothing, and think of some shit, pull some shit out the air, and create something that's actually, you can see it now. You know, whether it's a song you hear it or a movie you watch it or whatever, that's the shit that I love. Like, so, and it's like, you know, juiced up 1,000% when the shit that you create, people actually fuck with it and they feel it and they get something from it, you know. So if I can make a song that could help a nigga get through a certain situation in their life, that's the win. Or if this movie, you know what I'm saying, people appreciate all these people's story and respect they hustle and shit that much more because of this movie, that's the win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's like the shit that I love the most, bro, you know.
That's beautiful, man. I want to say this as well. You know, you working on everybody else stuff, you working on your music. Are we going to get like a Max Minelli, Young Bleed, like C-Loc, like y'all story, like y'all not we're going to talk about everybody else saying, man, you know, you doing the films and stuff of that nature. Or we're going to get a documentary solely like based on you. And like I say, Young Bleed,
right.
C-Loc,
like a camp story.
Your core guys, like y'all story from when y'all met each other, or y'all grew up in, y'all first song, y'all first argument, or whatever. And it's solely about you guys.
I mean, that'd be dope, bro. Like I was thinking about, well, not thinking about, I plan on doing like a Max Minelli documentary. You know, I know my partner Fraud, shout out to my partner Fraud, Derek Pitcher. He doing a documentary on Young Bleed now. They been shooting it and shit. But that would be dope, bro, because there's a lot of, you know, of course we covered that in Diamonds in the Dirt 1, you know, kind of low story, and we went into the camp and all that, but yeah, it's a lot of shit, bro. It's a lot of stories, a lot of, you know, things that went on, bro, that, you know, people really trip out about. So that's it's definitely possible, bro. Like I say, whether it's my documentary and I just really go deep into that, because I mean, that was a big part of my story, you know what I'm saying? So, most definitely, something of that, you know, somewhere in that neighborhood definitely coming, you know what I'm saying? I don't know exactly what it's gonna be, but yeah, it's gonna be something like that.
Yeah, I think that right now you might not think you are, but in this area you're branding yourself to be that go-to guy for the films.
Right.
Like even though you just a few films in, but how you putting it together, the people that you highlighting, I'm looking at it bigger. I'm like, bro, you can go do a whole Pimp C.
That's the plan, bro. Like I said, bro. Like you know, Brandon Bass, you know, me and Bass close. You know what I'm saying? He came to me to do a documentary on his life. You know, I'm working on that now. I hollered at OG Flav, Clarence Robinson, who is a street Baton Rouge fucking
I just seen y'all
legend.
picture.
You know what I'm saying? Like any nigga know Flav story and BR, like, you know. So I met with him. You know, we had a little conversation about me telling his story too. You know, so that's the plan, bro. Like cause I love telling people stories, bro. And like I don't have no, just like with Diamonds in the Dirt, bro, I don't have no, you know, a lot of niggas in BR, bro, BR niggas like don't never want to do nothing to give another nigga no shine unless they winning off the shit. You know what I'm saying? But me, I never care about that, bro, because I feel like I'm gonna be me regardless. Like no matter who I stand next to, I'm still me.
Yeah,
you know, so I could show a nigga some love. I mean, fuck, the history is the history. You did what you did. I can't, you know.
I think that's one of the traits and characteristics I admire about you most.
Appreciate that, bro.
Bro, you can be next to the biggest rapper,
right?
But you so secure in myself, like I ain't tripping.
Yeah,
I
like
eat you alive anyway. So I know that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't never, you know, I ain't never gonna try to shut stop no another man for what they did or what they.
Yeah,
you know?
I know that, but I'm just saying as far as you are secure with your ability and what you can do. So you're not worried about how big this person might be.
I want niggas, you know, to get the love they deserve. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to get the, you know, whatever they deserve out of this game, or, you know, cause at the end of the day, bro, we all played a part in this legacy. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, who would I be to try to diminish another man's contributions or, you know, somebody else? You know, like I was saying on the radio yesterday with Super Mike, like, man, I'm just the vehicle. I let everybody tell their own story. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not in there trying to make this shit look this way or that way. I'm just taking what y'all said and putting it together. You know, so it's like, whatever you see on this motherfucker, that's what they see. So it's them telling their own story. You know what I'm saying? It ain't me. I'm just the, you know, the conduit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just the vehicle to get their story out.
Okay, one thing I want to ask too, you saying something different. Had to be last Friday. My boy GDP, shout out to GDP.
Right.
He found a clip that was on Lil Yachty's podcast with Ralph 09.
Yeah.
It went crazy. It had Baton Rouge people so crazy. And I'm a paraphrasing because he said like Baton Rouge people dumb in y'all country. And I'm like, first I had to understand that he's a young guy.
Right.
He don't really know too much.
Yeah.
You know, he probably like 22, 23.
Yeah.
He don't know. And it took offense to a lot of people.
Right.
I don't know if you've seen it.
I saw it. This is how I feel, bro. I kind of feel like maybe he didn't mean it in the way he said it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, he have since then came out and was like, man, I got love for BR, whatever, after you know, everybody was. But this is what I don't like, bro. I don't like the whole, like, people trying to pit BR against New Orleans shit, bro. I don't, or any others, you know, whether it's Lafayette or Shreveport or Monroe or Natchitoches or Alexandria or Lake Charles, whatever. Like, man, we all the boot. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. Like, so it's like, man, like, man, we all together, bro. It's us against everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. Like, so, people feel how they feel, but everybody feel like they little town or city or block is the fucking rawest thing smoking. You know what I'm saying? For sure. Man, they got gangsters everywhere, but they got killers everywhere. They got bad bitches everywhere. They got niggas with a bunch of money everywhere. You know, you go in the smallest fucking country town, they got a nigga with $1 million in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So, but we all that shit just kind of like, New Orleans got the name, but for Louisiana, like, especially when I was coming up, like back in the day, like before we kind of really, started making a little noise and shit, it was our New Orleans rappers, you know what I'm saying? But then we kind of started putting this shit on the map. And then I think like around the 2003, 4, 5, like, man, Baton Rouge sound kind of took over everywhere, the state, you know what I'm saying?
And I always looked at it like a barrier inside the barrier. And let me explain. You had Dungeon Family, Mob, you had Outkast, and you had all these guys advocating for the South, Jermaine Dupri,
right.
To get accepted in New York. Cool, in the East Coast, in the West Coast. And then you come to Louisiana, you have all New Orleans, because you see Cash Money and No Limit, they breaking barriers, but they trying to get accepted in the game as bosses and too.
Right.
And then you got another smaller town in BR, like we just trying to get heard. We trying to get notoriety first. Like I get it.
But think about it though, like when P was on his rise, he came to BR. You know what I'm saying? P and No Limit was in BR. They was fucking with BR, you know, like, you know, P fucking with Bleed and Loc and us, you know, we fucking with KL and Fiend and, you know, Kane and Neighbor. And it was all like love, bro. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no, man, we from the city, man, y'all country niggas or y'all this or that or the other. It wasn't never like that. It was always love, you know, and you know, just like you could take a nigga like Birdman, bro, like, man, you think if I go somewhere and niggas get to talking about, you know, they city or whatever, like, or they state, you think I ain't gonna be like, shit, nigga, the rawest, you know, hip hop nigga ever is from Louisiana, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'ma claim that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, even though he from New Orleans, he not from my city, but man, we all from the same boot. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't like the division, bro. I feel like that shit just be more bullshit to divide and conquer us, bro. Like, we don't need to be divided, cause you know what I'm saying? We need to be together, like, and just steamroll shit. You know what I'm saying? So.
And see, when it comes to Andre 3000 going up on that stage and saying the South got something to say, he spoke for everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm
saying? He
saying?
didn't just say, man, ATL got something to say, or a Dungeon family, or his neighborhood. He said the South, bro. And the South is the biggest, cause think about this, like, when you go to like, when it was like East Coast rappers, it was East Coast rappers. Like, and them niggas kind of pretty much had the same sound. You know, they was East Coast. West Coast rappers had West Coast rap, and they pretty much had the same sound. But the South you got Texas niggas, they shit don't sound nothing like Louisiana. Baton Rouge niggas don't sound nothing like New Orleans niggas, don't sound nothing like Mississippi niggas. Then you got Florida niggas, you know what I'm saying? Miami niggas, like Atlanta, all that shit. All that shit sound different,
Memphis,
bro. Right.
It's you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it.
Come here. My little son right here, bro.
Pretty. Really, dog.
Hey, I'm trying to get that nigga some pussy, man.
Going up there.
Come here, man. Come here. Come here, nigga. That man don't want to fuck with you. Come here.
He doing what he's supposed to do, though.
Yeah. Come on. Go back inside or sit down right there.
I put him in there. Pick up, show what we got going on. Cause right now,
I'm trying to look. This my dog Kaiser, man. Hey, this nigga going on 21 years old in dog years, you heard me? And he ain't never smelt a female dog, you heard me? I'm trying to get him some pussy, you heard me? So if you got a pretty little female dog, you know, man, tap in with me, man. Let's get Kaiser some pussy, man. You heard me?
Cause man, the dog game is another hustle right now.
Yeah, niggas killing him with that dog shit.
See, we've been talking about a lot of different things today. Tell me something that you do like.
About what?
Like the whole thing, what you doing right now. I like what I'm doing. I like where the game going in this way. Like right now, we talking about the game, but this the most money niggas ever seen in the game.
That's what I was about to say. I like that. Like I like it's just so many different avenues, bro, and so many different, you know, lanes for niggas to make money off. You know what I'm saying? Like what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a whole lane with the YouTube interviewing people shit. You know, documentaries, music, whatever. Like dogs, like you was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like content, like. You know, it's so many lanes, bro, for people to make money and avenues and shit. That's something I like, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I like to see people, you know, take advantage and lock in and really, really work them lanes. You know what I'm saying? Build they shit up from, you know, like don't nothing happen overnight, bro. Like everything a process. You know what I'm saying? So. I love to see niggas working, bro, and grinding and building they shit up, you know, getting it out the mud and turning nothing into, you know, something that everybody want to fuck with and be a part of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Now, one thing too, I always wonder, because I'm not an artist, but I'm always trying to read and learn, like, the business part is one part that a lot of artists, like, I guess they neglect.
Right.
They don't try to, like, all right, I'm gonna learn about the split sheets and all this
Right.
stuff. Because I was recently watching an interview with Birdman that he did with C-Loc.
Yeah.
And he was like, I didn't know the publishing side.
Yeah. Hey, we ain't know about that shit either. Like, I remember when Bleed album came out, Bleed album went gold in like a month or something. And my partner Happy Perez, the producer, he the one who, he had some kind of way, talked to some lawyer, and they told him about like mechanical royalties and shit. And that was like some shit we didn't even know existed, you know what I'm saying? And nigga ended up going to get that, and that's like, you know, 6 figures, you know, like just out some shit we didn't know, cause we just so young in the game, and it's like, bro, trust me, them white folks ain't gonna tell you.
They will tell you.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't know, that's on you. So, man, the thing I would say about that to every young nigga, no matter what you in, no matter what you trying to do, whatever lane you in, whether it's music or films or videos or YouTube or whatever the fuck, man, it's a wealth of knowledge available to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't this ain't like, you know, 1960 where they could hide the knowledge from niggas, and you know what I'm saying? Now, bro, all you gotta do is just, it's a click away, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you trying to do, you can find out about it. You could find somebody who do it. You could go talk to them like, man, hey, can I sit with you? Can I learn? You know, can you teach me this, that, or the other? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like a nigga you can't blame nobody for what you don't know other than yourself. You know what I'm saying? So if you lay up there and get yourself in a bad situation or sign a bad contract, like, it's on you, bro, cause you ain't had to do that.
Like right now, you got the AI, ChatGPT.
Hey, that shit crazy, bro.
Man, that's
AI shit scary, bro.
You hear all these rappers doing this and that and the third, disguising their voice. So you got all these resources to find out what this word means. I was looking at a Matt Hoffa interview, and this guy, he was highlighting this word perpetuity. He kept on saying perpetuity.
Perpetuity, you know what that means?
Forever.
For the rest of fucking time.
He was like, so that these terms being your contract, and you don't understand.
Hey, bro, they like I done had contracts where that shit say the universe, nigga. Like,
what?
Yeah, like, nigga, this shit count in the universe. But think about it, like, when niggas was making cassette tapes and shit like that, did we ever think like fucking it'll be
digital?
I could just open my phone. First of all, I got a phone in my pocket, nigga. That was like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck, 30 years ago, that shit ain't exist. So, fuck, man, think about it, like, man, ain't Elon Musk and them trying to get to Mars or some shit?
They trying to do,
Hey, but them niggas might post up on Mars and start selling records on Mars. Like, so now, my contract, this bitch say for the Earth. You know what I'm saying? If I go sell $1 million in Mars, nigga, that's me. So, you know, people be thinking ahead, like, man.
But as far as the lawyers and the companies who put together these contracts, I wonder how do they come up with that to even foresee, let's say, perpetuity or the universe.
You know why, bro? Because they be knowing what's coming. Like, them motherfuckers, like, man, it was me, I was by Savage Studio, me and Loc one day, and we was talking about this type of shit, and that nigga Loc said some shit that like, was like, wow, that shit there, what's up, what's really going on. He said, man, like black people are good at creating products, like, you know, whether it's art or whether it's food or whether it's whatever. But he was like, man, white people are good at creating systems. You know what I'm saying? So they create the system that we just use, they system to sell our whatever we got. You see what I'm saying? So, man, when you created the fucking system, like, that's a whole nother level, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a whole nother level. So they be knowing, bro. Like, they be knowing. That's like I be talking about, like, you be seeing how recently, like, a lot of people selling they catalog, they masters or whatever, like, for this big ass amounts of money. So they got companies out there that's strictly just trying to buy people masters, people publishing, you know what I'm saying? People catalog. Like, bro, you think, bro, one thing, people who got billions and billions of dollars, they not spending millions and millions of dollars for nothing, bro. They know something, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, they buying people fucking intellectual property like it's property, you know what I'm saying? Cause it's like,
time, it's gonna appreciate.
Exactly, so it's like, man, they know something, bro. They not just doing that shit for nothing. So it's like, you know, I be feeling like, you know, people who in that little circle, you know, them small few people who built that system and run that system, they talk, you know what I'm saying? Like, they know, like, hey, my partner over here is working on something called the fucking iPhone, man. It's gonna be, you know, woo, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, word, I need to prepare for that, you know what I'm saying? So that's how that shit be, bro.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on with the crypto,
all this shit.
The AI. It's, you know what I'm saying, the way these laws are working, the way music is going, the NFTs, it's like I
still don't know what the fucking NFT is to this day.
So, to my understanding, it's a non-fungible token.
Right, people gonna try to explain it to me, but I still don't understand.
How I got it, all right, it's about something that's not easily replaced. Okay, right. Cool. What's easier to replace? A regular football or a football with Tom Brady's signature on it?
Right.
The Tom Brady football is harder to replace.
Right.
That's the non-fungible token.
Right.
So this item, we're gonna use crypto to acquire. Now that's my understanding. I don't have an NFT. I tried to buy it, but I was like, I gotta learn more, get a crypto wallet and whatever. But my point is that they're gonna have like houses in the metaverse and different items, NFTs.
Right.
And the conspiracy is that Tory Lanez figured it out as far as selling pieces of his work in NFTs, and he was making more money, and they saying that's why he really got locked up, not because of
right.
This is what conspiracies say, y'all. This is what they say. I didn't say it, but my point is that the world is going to a different place, and if we don't pay attention to what's going on and don't get ahead or don't familiarize ourselves with what's going on, we're gonna be left.
We're gonna be left.
Because, say for instance, you know what I'm saying, I know you own your masters and stuff like that,
right.
But you put an NFT on a song of yours and sell it in a certain way, you know, you just don't know where it can go. So
hey, but think about this, like, however much money you got to your name, however much money I got to my name, like, that shit ain't nothing but just some numbers on my phone, bro. Like, I don't actually have that money. You don't actually have all, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, it ain't like we got a fucking, you know, box under our bed with all our list cash stashed in it. That shit really just numbers on the phone. So it's like, bro, who is to say, like, tomorrow, like, some shit can't happen and it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we already in that shit. We just ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, man, we are.
You know?
It's a digital world right now, you know, and the dollar depreciating anyway, and they got so much stuff going on. But it's so many. That's another conversation. But first, I want to say too, man, I like what you're doing. I love what you're doing. I appreciate it.
Hey, likewise, brother. I like what you're doing, and I appreciate what you do. And you and all the, you know, all the people like you talking about GDP, Nolazine, everybody. You know, I don't want to not say somebody, but shout out to all y'all. Video Wayne, all of them.
Shout out to Video Wayne too. I never met him. I want to meet him.
Yeah.
Like he has like legendary eye for this shit.
Right. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? To have the Soldier Slim and BG footage that they still sharing to this day.
Yep. That's classic footage,
you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know,
hey, he can make that shit an NFT.
Yeah, and he really can. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta figure out how it goes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But other than that, summertime coming.
Right.
Are we possibly going to get a summertime record?
Yeah, I'm matter of fact, I'm dropping a new single called Roll Call, produced by Q Red, this Friday coming. So that's gonna be the 26th, I think.
Yeah, 26th.
April 26th. May 10th, I'm dropping the project. It's called Max Payne 3, the Walking Pressure Pack. So yeah, be looking out for that.
May 18th, don't y'all got a show or something?
May 18th, I'm performing at like a cannabis street fair.
Okay.
Yeah, downtown BR. Pull up to that. May 5th, we having like a Cinco de Mayo thing, Diamonds in the Dirt, sponsored with Squeak and my partner BJ at Red Stick Social. Come pull up to that. You know what I'm saying?
You got some stuff going, boy.
Yeah, man. We trying to just keep it moving, bro. You know, and man, Diamonds in the Dirt 2 out now on Tubi. You heard me? Go watch it. If you ain't seen Diamonds in the Dirt 1, out now on Tubi, go watch it. Then watch Diamonds in the Dirt 2. Then watch the recap. You know what I'm saying? Like, and shit, Diamonds in the Dirt 3 on the way. You heard me?
Straight up.